My name's Lily Markle. I'm going to be guiding you through a brief mindfulness practice. So go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable seat and don't feel like you have to stay there. So if you feel the need to move, find relief at all from aches and pains, stretch out, lie down, feel free. This is your practice, and I'm here to guide you through what I hope to be some useful tools in helping overcome anxiety, stress, overwhelm, and ideally overall just boost our moods and have some really simple coping tools to take from our formal sitting practice into our practice in life. So once you've gotten all your fidgets out and found your seat, go ahead and close your eyes. Start to settle your energy and your physical body downward, giving into gravity. Feel the heaviness of the legs, the buttocks, softening the belly, letting the shoulders relax toward the floor, letting the jaw also relax, separating top and bottom teeth slightly, and letting the tongue rest heavily toward the floor of the mouth. And softening your face, the brow, sides of the eyes themselves, the cheeks. Let the earlobes slide back a little bit over the shoulders so we're not sticking our chin too far forward, but not tucking it too far in either. This helps relax our thinking mind. And so feeling this heavy, soft quality in the body, but also a brightness in and around the heart space, an openness. And begin to observe the natural inflow of breath as it moves in through the nose, throat, into the lungs. And watch as the effortless flow moves out the lungs, throat, nose, or mouth. Without changing or fixing your breath in any way, simply observe the sweetness of this flow in and out. Let the belly be soft and receptive. I'd like to invite a prompt into our space and ask the question to yourselves, please. What motivates me to meditate today? Knowing every day is different, comes with a new set of experiences. What brings you here today? Or what might you hope to leave with more of? Without reaching too far for an answer, just allow first thing to come up. Moving into our mindfulness tools, we'll be working with our sensory experience today. Focusing on any sensory experience in our moment by moment life, being the information we get from our senses in any given moment, provide us with a context of place and time. It helps us to know ourselves in the world. And it affects both inner and outer worlds. And knowing that we have these sensory experiences and that each of them can be more active and restful at any given moment. And we'll start with our sense of sight. So with your eyes closed or open, you're welcome to try this with open eyes. If you do, please let your gaze, your vision be soft, almost like a wide lens, taking in not specific detail, but more just general light, shapes, textures in your environment. And with your eyes closed, know that these experiences will be more subtle, perhaps a flickering of light. Shapes or colors might arise on that landscape of the back of your eyelids. Perhaps even images or scenes. With each event, we'll call it, that arises in our attention, we place our attention directly in that moment by labeling it as see, see. And this could be for each individual experience, or it could be for a group of experiences if there are many. Try not to get overwhelmed with labeling everything. Just be calm and open and welcome whatever arises and unfolds in each moment in our awareness. Noticing the moment where that sensory experience of sight disappears. There's a completeness disappearing. Label that as gone. See and gone. It's important to notice the ending of an event. Every sensory experience, whether active or restful, has a lifespan, a starting and an ending point. And if there's a space where there's nothing at all that you can see, we say, see rest. See rest. See gone. See rest. Just allowing your attention to float and fall on each of these experiences with your sense of sight only. Don't worry about labeling after the fact. Stay present here and now. And if all becomes too overwhelming, simply sit back and enjoy attention on the in and out flow of your own breath. And when you're ready to move on, let the experience of sight dissolve and fade into your periphery, and bring into your attention the sense of hearing, knowing that we have, like sight, both an inner and outer experience of hearing. Hearing out the sounds in our environment. It could be constant or fleeting. And we can label those constant sounds one time or rhythmically over and over again, such as here, here, here. If there's a fleeting sound, we label that and notice its disappearance, the moment it leaves our attention, our awareness, saying gone at that very moment. And if nothing for a moment, here rest. Letting that moment of gone denote a neutrality, an absence of wanting or striving or reaching for anything. In this practice, we develop a palette for disappearances, which can help with creating a sense of completeness, wholeness, resolution. Here, in or out. The here in could be anything that happens between the ears, our mental landscape, so our self-talk, mantra, be honest and open with your experience, labeling each calmly as it unfolds, knowing we can always return to the breath if needed. And letting the sense of hearing drop away and inviting the felt sense into our attention. Physically, feeling out could be any bodily sensation, so aches or pains, your breath, your pulse, the air, the clothing on your skin. Label that as feel. Feel. And when your attention no longer observes this event, we could say gone, followed by feel rest. That moment when sensation fades and disappears completely, or subsides a little bit. A moment when the itch is scratched, when that little twinge in the low back gets less intense. Sometimes drawing attention to it, breathing into it, can help with its disappearance. And feeling in as a sensory experience could look like any emotion that manifests physically in the body, such as joy, gratitude, fear, anger. They could be coming up in your awareness as some kind of sensation like heat or coolness, constriction, or a groundedness, a solidity. Doesn't have to be pleasant. Just be present as each sensory experience unfolds. Feel, noticing when it disappears with gone, and those moments of feel rest. Everything's always disappearing. Each moment is passing away as the next moment arises. We know that change and disappearance are all there is. This practice of feeling, seeing, hearing, noting each of these experiences in the moment, and practicing the noticing or awareness of the disappearance or gone helps sensitize us to this insight that change and disappearance are all there is. Let it bring us resolution, fulfillment, and satisfaction, knowing this too shall pass. In these last couple moments, I'd like you to invite all three sensory experiences into your attentional landscape. See, hear, and feel, all at the same time. Your inner mantra or monologue could sound like this. Feel rest. See, hear, gone. Hear rest. See, and so on. And if you'd prefer to sit back and observe that natural flow of breath, you're most welcome. And slowly release those sensory experiences, allowing your attention to rest sweetly on your flow of breath once again. Staying soft yet open in the body, enjoying the benefits of our mindfulness practice, which include a reduce in suffering, heightening of our own fulfillment, a deeper spiritual connection that could result in freeing you from old habits that no longer serve you, perhaps results in positive behavioral change, and developing a spirit of loving service. I hope these simple tools will help you move from your sitting practice to being more mindful in our practice in life, focusing on your sensory experience whenever you can remember to do so in your daily life can bring about immense benefits and calm in an instant. So together, let's take a full deep breath in through the nose and let it out the mouth. Rubbing your hands together, bringing some energy and vitality, perhaps some deeper breaths. And then cup your warmed palms over your eyes. When you're ready, slowly release your hands from your eyes, taking in the soft light and surrounding environment. So thank you so much for dedicating some time to yourself today for calm, mindful practice. I hope you can make use of these tools very soon. Thanks again. Again, my name is Lily. I hope to see you on here shortly. Enjoy the day. Be well.